Hey guys, and welcome back to Mashinky. We're going to continue playing on here, and I have some great news. They've added the 4th era a couple days ago, but by the time this video will be out, it'll probably be a week or so since the 4th era came out. But along with the 4th era came a bunch of new updates. I wrote down a few of them, go over some. Some of them look pretty good, so I'm really happy. So we'll go ahead and start with this. When I loaded up the game, I was looking around the map trying to figure out what we were doing last. So I was looking through all our little quests there, and one of them is take a break, which is just ride around in your train for 5 minutes. And I figured, what a perfect way to do this by talking about the new 4th era update while we do this, so we can enjoy the scenery and just relax. So first off though, before we start with the 4th era, I do want to thank everyone that's watched the series up to this far. I know it got to a really rocky start. I've had some audio issues and a couple other little things. I just realized before I started doing this series, or not series, but before I doing this video, that I had turned all the sound off in the game, so no one could hear the trains, no one could hear the birds, the wind when you zoom all the way out of the map. So I fixed that. I'm hoping it's not too loud. I'll double check, and if it is, I can turn it down some more. I'll fiddle with it and try to make it to where you can actually hear me while the trains run, because the trains are quite loud when they run. They are steam. So I do want to thank everyone that's been watching so far, that you've stuck with me this long. I think I finally got my audio issue figured out. I actually ended up having my recording software. I'm using OBS because Relive isn't wanting to work with it very well. It's making everything pop and click, which is where that was coming from. So I went over to OBS, started using it, and I had the same issue, and I was looking through, and I realized that not only did I have the microphone on there once, but I had it on there twice, which I think was causing it to feed back into itself and cause some more popping. So I deleted the one, and I only have one now, so it should be better. I've tested it 2 or 3 times now to make sure it is. So hopefully it'll sound good this time finally. So very sorry about that, but I did finally get it fixed. But for now, we're going to jump into the new 4th era update. Now, with the new 4th era update, they've added 2 new cargo, which is, I believe, steel and sand. So we're moving right along through the industrial area, or not area, sorry, but we're moving right along. And along with that, they've added 2 new buildings, which is, I think, the steel mill, and I think a sand quarry is what it is. I'm not 100%, I can't exactly remember. I need to do better at taking my notes next time. But I'll go through and we'll find them together, because I haven't even seen them yet. That is a very nice order finding up there. Sorry. So along with that, with the new buildings, they also have a rebalancing of the oil refining process. So I'm not really sure if that's going to work out in our favor or go against us a bit more. We'll soon find out here shortly. They've added 7 new quests, at least so far. It says 7, possible others, not really sure. So we're going to go through and see if we can't find them all out. They've added 4 new engines for diesel line, because there is a new diesel era, so there's at least 4 more diesel engines now, which will be interesting to see what they've added. They've done some camera fixes to the trains to make it, I guess, a little more beautiful in terms of riding around in the train. Probably easier to manipulate the cameras, so that'll be fun to find out later on. They've added 4, or no, sorry, not 4. They have better the better vehicle cameras. We covered that. I'm a little scatterbrained, sorry. Easier duplication of trains. So we'll see if we can't figure out how to work that. That'll be nice, because if you have to make, like with the passenger line, I did, 5 or 6 passenger trains, and I had to go through and keep building and building and building. So maybe now we can just build one, duplicate them all. I would assume you have to do it at the depot. I'm not really sure. We'll find out. So that'll be nice. Apparently they've added cameras to the buildings, I don't know how useful that'll be. It'll be fun to see. I guess maybe you can watch the trains roll in and out as the perspective of a passenger getting on the train, maybe. So we might find that one out. Haven't decided yet. They have new upgrades to buildings. They didn't really go into specifics as to what they were, so it's all trial and error at this rate, but I kind of like that they didn't say exactly what it was, just for the simple fact that you can go out and find it on your own. Hi, Iggy. What's wrong? Can't you see him in here? What are you doing? Miss Iggy's back again, as always. I think she's going to jump up on my lap here in a minute, so if I scream, she has claws. Here. You want to come up here? Hi, yeah, you just want bugs, don't you? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm really excited about the new update. Apparently they've updated the map too. I think it said somewhere they added an island map. So maybe later on, if we run through the 4th era before the new updates have come out, we can try the island map and see how hard that might be. I don't know if it's going to be one main island, or if it'd be a bunch of little spread out islands with different things on different islands. Either way, it'd be really cool to find out. So, we'll see what the future has for us as this series goes on. I'm hoping that by the time the series finishes, all 7 eras will be out, and we can go through and see everything in its entirety, so we can actually see the full finish of this game. So I'm really excited about that. But with all those new updates to the game, we're going to go ahead and jump in here. I don't know how long it's been. We'll see how long we've been riding around. Oh, it didn't count, did it? Oh well. Not really sure, but at least you guys had a nice exciting view while I talked. So we're going to go ahead and escape that. That was our brand new oil refinery train, I believe, running around there. So, what happened? I'm all backwards now. Oh, might help if I'm using WASD instead of W&D. Okay, so let's see. Right before I started the video, this popped up, so we're done here. We can collect that, see what's going on. We still need to do the commodities. We have this to do. Sounds like the wife's home. She had midterms today, so might have to pause for a minute. Hey guys, we're back. Sorry about that. The wife came home from her midterms, and she brought home some ice cream, so I hung out with her for a little bit and had some ice cream, and now we're back. So anyway, we were going to... I can't remember, but while I was gone, it looks like something else popped up, so let's see, what is this? Earlier this decade, we introduced state-of-the-art diesel locomotive. Okay. Currently finishing our latest upgrade of the 52, starting testing. As you already used some 52s, we want to offer you our prototype 52 Plus for testing. That sounds cool. As I said, it's been used on passenger trains. If everything succeeds, we'll give you the locomotive and another 52 Plus for free. Awesome. Okay. Use modified 52 to transfer passengers to 5 different cities. Okay. Sure, let's try that out. I think we do need another passenger train, so... Okay, let's go ahead and get that going right now. So... let's see, where's the station we need? I think the map's turned around a little bit. There we go. Does that look better? Where are we at? It's a little confusing sometimes. I think, are we over here? Yes, there we go. Now we're back to normal. Okay, so with this, why is there a train in here? Are they all running? 4. Okay, we have one stopped. That one's running. Okay, why are you stopped? Well, we'll go ahead and hit start, see what happens. Is that the thing about train 17 sitting for a long time? Yes, it was. Okay. There we go. We got that issue fixed. So this is working along. We got competitors. Okay, so we've almost got that one a quarter. We got that one a quarter way done. Tried to do the take a break. Didn't really work out that well. So let's see. Let's get the B52 Plus. So let's see. BR3, BDZ 52. What do we need to do that? We have the locomotive works. So how do we get a B? Use a modified. Receive your new locomotive at any depot using the peace sign or the bird. Okay. Oh, there we go. Bonus. That makes more sense. Okay, so it looks like we have a free one of these and one of these. Now these use up our oil tokens to run. So it might be an issue later on. Depends on if we can keep up with demand. But for right now, let's go ahead and give this a shot, because then we can get a free one. So from the stats, top speed of 43, not that great. Up to 390 tons, still not great, but we'll go ahead and give it a try and see what happens. So we're going to do... Oh, it looks like they took away the old cars. Okay, so with this one, we'll just do some coach cars. We'll do, let's see, 1, 2, 3 of these. And then we can put on a dining car. Yes. So we'll put that. Let me move this over so I can actually see what I'm doing. We'll put this guy right there. And we'll go ahead and put on 3 more, and that should be fine. 1, 2, 3. We'll add 2 more. There we go. We'll add 1 right there and right there. So we'll just call that good, because I'm not really sure how well it'll work out. But and then we'll go in here and go into orders. Hi, kitty cat. Oh, wrong buttons again. Just clicking buttons for no reason. We need to find a train. Hey, perfect. Let's borrow you. So we'll click on you. Fine. Yes, looks right. Go ahead and start, and we'll see if this guy comes out. Now, I've not heard the sounds of a diesel locomotive yet, so you'll be hearing it with me for the first time in this video. So hopefully it sounds great. I won't know until I go into editing. But so far it looks really good. It's running well. So far all the cars are on there. I don't know how they fit this big of a train in this little tiny depot. That's amazing. I need those people over here at my house to help me store some stuff, because they could use that little shed I have out back, and they could use that and put everything from my house in there, and I'd be fine. We'd have plenty more room. So with that magic said and done, let's see what else we need to do. Right now we need to start working on, I think, the commodities here. So they want us to do 3 goods to 3 different cities. Now I think this one's wanting goods so far, and then I think there was 2 others that were wanting goods, right? Now hopefully, I don't know if that'll work or not, but I know we can set it up to where the train will drop off goods at every station, so maybe that'll make it work. Let's go ahead and check on this and see how close we are to Era 4, which I'm excited to see the new early diesel age with that new update. So we can turn in the 100 tokens here. We don't have enough here. We don't have enough of the coal, and we don't have enough of the planks. We're slowly working on that. I'm starting to think we need yet another coal run. The only other thing I can think of is just speed up the game time, slowly collect them. Let's see. So far we have 69 goods waiting, if I'm reading that correctly. Where's this train? Well, yeah, that reminds me too, with this train we need to see if we can eventually upgrade it and put some more cars on it. They're very expensive, so it might be a little while before I do that. But right now it seems like that with just the 3 cars is running fine. So now we need to figure out a way to get these goods to all these cities here. So I think what we'll end up doing is we'll have this train come out. Now, how does this run? So it runs here, and it runs all the way down here. So I think for every time it hits one station on our main line with our cities, it's going to have to run back, pick up more goods, and carry them back around. So that might become an issue, because that's just going to be a lot of wasted time of a train dropping off at one station, running all the way around and running back. So, warehouse is full, okay. So, I'm not really sure how we're going to do it. I know we can drop off stuff here, so I think what we'll do is we'll just pick out the factory or the towns that have the what's the word I'm looking for? We'll pick out the towns that we know can accept the goods, and then we can work our way from there. Because I think it's only 3, if I remember correctly, which is actually perfect because it's just 3 for this one. So, how many cities have we visited so far? Train 20. It's slowly making its way around. I think we have 5 towns here, 5 or 6. So, but anyway, I digress. Let's go ahead and we'll run our new lines. Let me close that door. Cat opened the door up for me. Hopefully she's not in here. If she is, you'll hear her. So, sounds like she's coming in. So let's see. Let's run a train line here. And we can put, let's see. I don't exactly think this will need any signaling, but I'm sure we're going to have to put some in a minute, just because the game seems to get very, very confused as to what's going on when I add more lines like this. But with this one, we'll definitely want to put one here, and we'll make this a one-way. Yes, going that way. So the train will always come down here to run properly, and then when it comes back, it'll come back up on a one-way. So we'll just go ahead and place that one right there, and there we go. So in theory, it should come down here, run up here, stop up here, and pick up the cargo, run all the way back down, run around to the first station, which I think is Vegas, and then we'll run all the way back around, pick up more, go all the way back around to Portland, come back down one more time, run back around one more time, and drop off at Stockton. So, in theory, works great. In reality, we'll find out. So let's just go ahead and we'll use this little guy because it's not going to really be worth much money to do it. So we'll just go ahead and use him, and we'll find our goods. Oh, okay. So we'll just buy the cheapest ones, which are